All right, we made it to Montreal, and I got some news yesterday that is absolutely life-changing that I'm going to share with you a little bit later on. But we are here at iCar Mirabel for the next stop of the LZ World Tour in Montreal. It is Friday. We are getting set up. A couple of cool things going on. Turns out I'm going to be cooking for everybody, so I'm going to take you guys along for that. And yeah, super pumped. Crazy facility here. It's at an airport, so like, hopefully you can see this, but like, that's the old tower. The new one's way out there, but yeah, essentially today is set up, run through, and all that fun stuff, and then tomorrow is when all the action begins. But definitely hang tight. I will tell you about this crazy news that is completely life-altering at the end of the video. Do it again, do it again. He's getting out. All right, it's early. It's time for pancakes, though. Always have to sacrifice one pancake.
It's all mission scabbers.
All right, it is the start of the official first day. As you can tell, something a little different on my head. Used to wear these hats all the time, and now I can get them in my own color. Some of you guys want, let me know. But right now, meet and greets are going on. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So way back there, Chelsea's doing his thing, doing like a little class, and then Drift Games doing theirs. Adam's downstairs. Other part of the Drift Games guys. The part that like nobody talks about, right? You are very busy. So yeah, and then we'll be up in the booth announcing soon, but it is a wicked facility here. All right, hopefully you can hear it out in the pits. So this, or not pits, this is the vendor area. So Drift HQ, you can see as our track layout. Car show, it is crazy, it's absolutely slammed in here. They have packed so many vehicles in this space.
Contract very soon, and the second of our drift jam.
Just so we can go right now. Yeah, that's what I'm go right now.
Throwback jams. All right, up in the tower. This is super cool. Oh, it's a very dirty window. If you ever wonder what we get to eat, well, this is actually a pretty good one. So, turkey sandwich or something, veggies, cake. Would really like that cheese, but I'm deathly allergic to grapes, so that's not gonna work. This is like playing Minesweep with my lunch. But yeah, and then some talking points, Tire Streets. But yeah, super cool. I can't get over this view. It's so sick. Yeah, Judge is over there. Dave next to me. Really loud radio. All right, just wrapped up. The qualifying part is super sick. This tower is absolutely nuts. We're literally just looking down on everything. I know this is probably super overexposed in the back here. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Now you can see. But look at the crowd. It is absolutely packed here. So, oh man, so pumped. Great battles too. Also, super sketchy. This is how we have to get down. It's so many stairs. One set. Trying not to fall. This is what happens when you need to feed a lot of people. I think that'll be enough. 10 pizzas. All right, it is Sunday, so it is big game day, but I want to take a minute to show you guys what this house is like. I'm not gonna do the full tour, but this is why you get Airbnbs, and not that I have an issue with the hotel, but if you got an opportunity to get a cool Airbnb, always go with it. So take a look at this place. All right, so this is the kitchen. 2 stoves, 2 microwaves, 2 fridges. I mean, it's ready for pretty much anything. Tons of dishes. Like you could fit so many people in here. And then check this out. This is the dining room. A little bit messy, but it's the seating area. F1 on, obviously, waiting to head to the track. Then take a look at this. Another room. More rooms. It's crazy. And then upstairs, there's like 15 bedrooms. It's nuts. It's obviously like an old hotel or something like that. There's a big history book, but it's all in French, and my French isn't good. And I don't want to go through Google Translate. But super sick. This is why you get Airbnbs when you have the opportunity. But we are going to be heading to the track because it is Sunday. It's the main event. And yeah, I'm pretty pumped for it. Some crazy battles. That's what I'm talking about.
Love it.
Find beater ones for like $5 to $6 grand, and you get
Get in there.
Nice. No, there we go. Automatic, by the way, as well. So it's an auto. Oh, here we go.
There it goes.
Starting to wind it up.
Getting the bounce going.
Oh, here we go. Oh, good God. Here we go. Everybody here thought, is that it? And then next thing, tires.
This might be the longest burnout if he's on the 651s. This could take a minute.
Montreal, are you not entertained? That is some thunder from down under for your entertainment.
Dave, tell me what you think about ketchup chips.
Very ketchupy. It's nice. It's an interesting flavor.
Words of wisdom.
If you want ketchup, you'll get ketchup.
Yes, definitely.
no, that's wrong. That is not good. It's like eating a bottle of ketchup.
And it is the Ford Fox Body Mustang 4-cylinder, 300 horsepower Chelsea Nova to take on the 800 plus of Tommy Lemaire. Here we go. Big initiative. Lemaire flies in and gets a little understeer. Lemaire has a wash to the first corner as Denofa gets on it now. Lemaire's got to make the move. As they come through, Lemaire fires back but cannot catch the 300 horsepower car. What is happening to drifting right now as Chelsea Denofa leaves Tommy Lemaire in the last corner?
Wow.
Somebody check that he has 300 horsepower in that car, because I am not sure how he's making that work.
I think Chelsea Denofa went and installed the nitrous kit at some point in time, and we've all missed it because the amount of power that he put down, the amount of speed that he had, he started to gap Tommy Lemaire off here, and Tommy, I think, was trying to see how he was going to enter.
Watch this, watch the wash from Tommy Lemaire. He
right
comes
there.
in super hot, and the front wheels go. You can see a little wash, and at that point, he's got to steady the car. And look at this, not a lot of angle from Denofa in the lead position, but he is collecting the zones. And Lemaire, you would expect with the power he has to get back up in his business, but it looks like that full throttle approach from Chelsea Denofa is tough to deal with for Lemaire. Now, that leaves us with one run, and I mean, we're in a position where we could see, if some miracle happened, the lowest horsepower car to ever win a drift competition, I would imagine, in the last 10 years, would be the 300 horsepower car of Chelsea Denofa. Now, Lemaire is in the lead and he's fast. This is not going to be easy for Denofa to stay with Lemaire through this. I would imagine this is going to have to be the run of his life here as Lemaire now sits in the lead position, thinking about how much more proximity he could have had, but he's got to pull out a great lead run here. Lemaire puts it in gear. Denofa starts to roll early as they come down the straight. Denofa on the back bumper of Lemaire as they go into the first corner, and Chelsea Denofa is right there. Chelsea Denofa not on a lot of angle, but right with Tommy Lemaire as Chelsea Denofa now starts to push it through the center section. Could the dream come true as Denofa goes to the door? Chelsea Denofa pushing Tommy Lemaire around the last corner. What have we just witnessed?
What is going on, Dave? We just watched a car with a third of the horsepower almost dominate the current DMCC champion.
I've never seen anything like that in the last 10 years. I've never seen a driver make up for that much deficit in machinery and horsepower. You're talking sequentials and quick changes versus stock parts here. As Chelsea Denofa, he's not on a big amount of angle, but he's doing it to get the proximity, and boy, does he get it.
Chelsea Denofa, this is a master class in drifting. This is every lesson you want to know. This is how you run a car and get close to him. Times it correctly. Doesn't throw a ton of wheel speed at it, just enough to keep the tires spinning and the car driving in. And look at this. As we near the end of this run, as we near the end of this weekend, Chelsea Denofa putting that white fender into the side of the S15, telling Tommy Lemaire, I'm the champ. This is why I'm the champ. Wow.
That is the most unbelievable finish to an event I've ever seen in 10 years. Cerise, that is what it's all about.
All right, event over. Very successful. Everybody very happy. Team back there. It went perfect. I mean, infrastructure-wise, sales-wise, event-wise, fan driving, everything was, this is probably one of the best events I've ever been a part of. So huge shout out to everybody that puts it on. Track staff, media, except for David S. No shout out to him. But no, it was sick. Super pumped. All right, just wrapped up at the track. As you can tell, I'm pretty tired. Absolutely nuts. Actually, swapped shirts with Josh. Traded up my LZ shirt for the Drift Game shirt. So pretty sick. Yeah, it's incredible working with them. And I did want to kind of close off with something I alluded to at the very beginning of this video, which is some really, really big news. So earlier this week, just before shooting this on the Wednesday, I was in Toronto for my work visa interview. Basically just updated a work visa. But what this allows me to now do is move, and specifically move to the United States. So that is the big news. I am going to be moving to the U.S. It'll be Florida. Not exactly sure on the location yet. And I'm going to make the very specific reasons known pretty soon. If you're smart, you can kind of start to put some of it together. But that is absolutely life-altering. So I'm going to do my best to kind of keep you guys along on that whole adventure. Now with this work visa, I'm allowed to be a little bit more open with what I'm posting and what I'm doing, what I'm just a lot easier now to be very transparent about everything that I'm doing, especially when it comes to travels and work within the United States. So yeah, super massive, and it's going to change a lot of things, but I will update you guys on that as I get a chance. So going to wrap this one up. I'm absolutely beat. Everybody's coming back to the Airbnb, but I have a long drive home tomorrow, around 9.5 hours. Gonna pick up my kids on the way, so excited to see them and excited to get some sleep. So thank you so much. Hopefully this explains a bunch of different things, but a lot of big things coming in the future. And yeah, want to bring you along with me. So thank you again, and I'll talk to you on the next one.
Yeah. Probably. Oh my god.
You're such a dick. It's great.
What is that?
That was a fat bitch.
Never get off, John. Never give up.